Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, the Insanity Run. Last time we did the Firewalker DLC, and we're straight into some more DLC today. We are doing Lair of the Shadow Broker. But first, something I didn't realise that I was told about in the comments from the end of Firewalker, that lovely wibbly alien technology we found. If we head up to my cabin, it is right here on the table, in what is possibly the stupidest thing imaginable. This thing we know can, at some point, expand to be, like, huge. Like, really, really room-size big. Yet I'm keeping it in here. What happens if it expands? We don't know whether it might expand. What if it did? Especially if we examine it, it wobbles for a second and actually expands a little bit. This is a terrible idea. We should be keeping this in a warehouse, a really big warehouse. Like, if that thing expands, it will just straight up rip the top off the ship. It'll probably destroy the flipping ship. This is just an awful idea. But yeah, we've got the wobble ball right here, and apparently this is just where it lives now. Wobble. Anyway, over to my messages to Shepard from the Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the Broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. So yes, Cerberus does indeed have a bit of information that will kickstart Liara's hunt. Let's head over to Ilium and hand that over to her. Now, apparently there's a bit of, bad blood and distrust here, so I'm going to bring along Garrus and Tali. It's going to be the old team, the people that she knows and trusts coming with me. And thank you to the people, by the way, who've been telling me I've been using the Tempest for a couple of parts because I forgot it got changed out. Yeah, let's go over back to the Locust, because the Locust is definitely better. And here we are at Liara's office with the old gang following me around. Surely this will put her mind at ease. Liara, I've got some very good news for you.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the Collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
And all of a sudden, some of the bits from the beginning of the game start making sense. Everything starts fitting together. And while I'm not necessarily 100% thrilled, you did save me, yes.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back. And now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
We don't have to worry about her terminal, by the way. The information she's referring to is just the information about Thane and Samara. So even if, you begin this DLC, but then you kind of want to do Thane and Samara first for whatever reason, then the information's just, floating around here. But as we've already got that information, there's nothing actually on that terminal. Anyway, let's go and follow Liara and see where she lives. The cabin question, by the way, is at the end of this room at the end of Ilium, which isn't made entirely clear. But before I do that, I just want to make sure I've actually cleared out all of these stores. Ooh. Assault rifle damage, don't need the amplifier plates, but assault rifle damage. A couple of people I know might benefit from. Oh, go on then, sure, why not? I don't use them, but someone else might. So let's head over to Liara's apartment. Now, while I would deeply love to bring along Tali and Garrus for the whole thing and make it a bit of an old school reunion, they don't suit this particular bit of the mission that well. So instead I'm going to bring along Miranda, who's extremely well suited and generally useful, and I'm going to bring along Thane as well. Liara knows a bit about Thane, so I'm sure they'll get on fine.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done.
Does somebody need to be given the Spectres Can Do Anything speech again?
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
I don't know why we'd have just told her that, but whatever. So where exactly has Liara got herself to?
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like T'Soni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at T'Soni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew T'Soni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
And in case you haven't guessed it yet, yes, the Asari who kind of glared at us and then wandered around wiping her fingers on things as I entered the building in a sort of evil fashion, yeah, she's actually evil. We'll get to that in time. First, let's have a little look-see round. I like just being able to look around and stuff. It's very, very good indeed. So we've got some N7 armor here, presumably my original N7 armor.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
And the bullet holes up in the window.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
So someone took a shot at Liara, but while she's got her own biotic barrier up, she also had kinetic barriers installed all around the windows. Makes perfect sense. Weird painting up here.
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Ah. Okay, did she do that herself? Obviously, I wouldn't have recognised that as Ilos. Like, now you've actually said it, yeah, okay, I vaguely see the architecture and the plants growing through it, but I don't know, did she do that? Because I feel like not many people have been to Ilos, to be honest. Oh no, even in the space future, people have open plan living kitchen areas. I hate open plan living kitchen areas. What was wrong with having a separate kitchen area that closed behind a door? What if you burn something, or you just make something that really smells awful because you're not a very good cook? Then all of a sudden, your flipping living area and your office and bedroom space above it all smells of smoke. Nice to know me and Liara have something else in common, which is we both like sleeping next to really, really well-lit fish tanks, except she has little jellyfish, which is kind of cool, but also jellyfish kind of freak me out, so I'm kind of glad I don't have those in my fish tank, to be honest. She's also got a picture here. A picture of the Normandy.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, now I've got to find Prothean-y stuff, and this relic here, again, looks like it might be from Ilos, actually.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
Okay, but apparently not what we're actually looking for.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal.
Why would you trust this Spectre? Spectres always turn out to be traitors.
It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sikat. I'll see you in a few hours.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there! This could be a problem.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
So, in we go. Apparently we don't give a damn about the injured civilians. We're just straight in with a sniper rifle to murder some folks. I can at least talk to this injured civilian.
Who are you? What's going on?
Would you like some medic? No, I can't be bothered to give you Medigel, in fact. The explosions left chest-high walls everywhere. I should say, by the way, I know quite a lot about this DLC, but I've never played it myself. I've just seen a lot of other people playing it. I know a lot about the plot points, for example. But yeah, I've never actually played it myself. One employee over here to examine.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Tassoni's informant surviving that blast.
And a nice bit of money. Obviously, we'll just quickly ransack the lockers of the dead. Oh, no. Free Medigel. Free Medigel. Got my weapon out. Chest-high walls everywhere. I don't trust this one little bit. Who else is here? Oh, no. Free power cells as well. This is just getting more and more worrying. By the way, completely missed this. Thank you, comments, for letting me know. Yeah, when you pick up power cells, it doesn't just top up your heavy weaponry. Apparently, it tops up literally every gun as well. I totally missed that. For years and years and years that I've played this game. Totally missed that. And apparently there's... Oh, no. There's a bomb here. Maybe don't examine that.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
So, are we in any way planning to, like, turn this thing off? I'm a bit worried by the fact that it's got the red light that's going whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm just... Yeah, could we just, like... Could someone just cut a wire? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not going to shoot it. That strikes me as an even worse idea than doing nothing. And here we are in Barrier Frontiers. Still no one to murder. And, oh, well, someone trying to murder me at least. Fine. Flashbangs too. Hello there. Oi, stop that, you. Ooh, you've got advanced stuff, don't you? La-di-da, get you with your flipping flashbangs. By the way, I've got biotics on my side. Good luck with that. Yeah, they don't seem that tough to me. They die when you shoot them in the face just like anyone else. Though, admittedly, I do approve of their flashbangs. It's nice they do have some like different abilities to your normal mercs. It's not just your same old mercs over and over. That's very, very cool. At some point, this heavy's going to want to show up. Here he is. Lovely. Right, you. How about an overload to start you off? Yep, nice. And then because you've got some heavy stuff on you, how about we just throw you out of the way for a second? Then I just shoot you in the back and you're dead. Lovely. You always think this feels like a really high-effort DLC, which is very, very nice. New environments, lots of fun voice acting and stuff. Oh, and we have got what appears to be, yes indeed, Shadow Broker Vanguards coming in. And those guys are still very, very tanky next to plenty of enemies. Luckily, I brought along a whole bunch of heavy warp, so everything's fine. And we'll just slam you as well. Oh, slam. Oi, I said slam. Excuse me, you're supposed to be slamming her. And then I'll just shoot her in the head to finish her off. Very nice, because that keeps them still on the ground and stunned for a second. We've got another agent around the corner, but he's just a basic one, so we'll just pop round. Yeah, we don't have to worry about you. Overload for you. And then straight over to a nice throw. And and off he goes. Yay! I like knocking people off edges. Knocking people off the edge is fun. I'm glad that happened. That kind of makes up for the fact that we couldn't make that happen during Thane's recruitment mission. One terminal here, another 3,000 credits. Never forget to go scrounging for credits. And more people up ahead, who apparently these guys have decided to take on. Lovely. These guys don't feel like they've got much in the way of shielding. My team feels like it's tearing them apart. But then both of those guys do actually have locusts right now. So, you know, they kind of should do it. No, no, no. None of that flashbang business, please. And then I'll just flank around the side, because I feel like I'm going to have a decent shot at you in a second. And you're dead. In all fairness, I can expose myself for a second if it's just one of them. Doesn't really matter, because they die very quickly. Did you just... Oh, no. I think I just broke the glass, but didn't actually kill them. There's quite a few of you, actually. And... how many more have we got? I think we've got more, yeah, over here. And then you are an engineer. May as well just get you down nice and quick, in fact. So, in fact, yeah, we'll go for a slam for you. Just get some amusing. That uses up... yeah, actually, that's more health than I was expecting. Did you just kill that person? No, you didn't. Fine. Well, that's okay. I think I just nailed him before he could send out a combat drone, which was good. Here we are. No, she said they took out 3 floors. I believe this looks like it's the 3rd of the... oh, dear. Well, there's a flashbang. Lovely, but I was far enough from it, it didn't really matter. And luckily, we've got more of this bulletproof glass here. Really, Liara should have been using this for her apartment windows. It's much, much better than whatever she had. 1 research terminal, that sounds promising.
What's this?
Heavy pistol damage. Now, that's what I want. That's very, very useful indeed. And a wall safe as well for another 5,000 credits. I've picked up like 20,000 credits already, probably a little bit more. This has been a very profitable little DLC. And sadly, Sakat is dead.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
How convenient.
Is this Sakat?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Wait, Liara, she's friend. She's not. Shepard, stop being an idiot. Just ask what's going on because you've blatantly missed a trick. Like the repeated camera shots of her looking evil.
Liara? Something I should know?
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
That's some pretty badass biotics right there. I really, really hope in Mass Effect Andromeda, if you decide to specialise in being a biotic, you get to do stuff like this. Slowing yourself falling, cracking windows, and just kind of tossing shards of glass at people. Because that's pretty damn badass. So, first up, we've got some more basic grunts to be murdered, but after we're done with them, we can move straight on. Ooh, you're a bit tougher than the last lot we saw, and I can't see you. Oh, there we are. I think I hit you through the smoke. That's good. You see, I knew all these chest-high walls were going to be for something. Liara, she's not getting away. I'm sure it's fine. 1 slam for you. More people coming in, but we're killing them as they come. My guns are plenty powerful enough for this. Throw a warp at that guy to finish him off. We're running out of people at this point. They're trying to, they're trying to send in reinforcements. I'm back over to Locust. 1 combat drone. Overload will immediately kill that for fun. Engineer over there who's a little bit more on the concerning side, so nothing we can do about him really, to be honest. So just finish off that guy. He's already dead by the looks of it, so in that case, as you're an engineer, let's go for Disrupt Armor. I should have done that earlier, to be honest. Disrupt Armor is pretty darn good, and then we'll just take out your shielding. And now, before you're allowed to do anything else, hit him with the slam. That'll probably finish him off. That did not quite... Maybe it did? I don't know. Yep, I think it did, in fact. Oh, no, he's not. He's still alive. So we'll just murder him now. Pretty sure that killed him, at least. And the Locust is just tearing people apart. More flipping engineers coming in. In a moment, we'll be able to take care of you. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. And I think we're almost done here. Yep, there we are. Held out against them for quite a long time. Feels like they've stopped coming. Beautiful. Which means I can collect all these thermal clips up. And that means I will be able to actually start using my sniper rifle again. Lovely. Anyway, out we come. And I'm guessing there's going to be more outside yet. And in fact, we interrupt the duel between Liara and this here Spectre. The next to my duel seems relatively much less badass, but never mind.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
And I can only take one person with me because Liara is now part of my team. So I will go for... Let's just make this as nice and slowly. It's not like there's a ticking clock or anything. Let's go for Miranda, actually, because she's got the overload, just in case there's more basic guys to take out who have shielding. Oh no, I'm actually driving the car. The tooltip suggests I'm going to be driving the car, but they didn't actually. Did they? Yeah, what? Space bar.
Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
There we are. I found space bar. It was left trigger on a controller. Hang.
She's almost out of range.
A left. Don't worry. I'm on her. It's fine. Can I change altitude, by the way? So I'm literally just going left and right as far as I can tell, which is marvellous. Now she's leaving... Ouch! Oh, flipping heck. Right, she's leaving mines. Watch out for them. Just avoid them if we can. And then apparently we didn't avoid that. That's okay. This car appears to be completely immortal.
She's got reinforcements.
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck.
I know.
Truck.
I
I say I know. I kind of seem to have rammed the front of it. No, never mind. And now we're just going to episode 2 her out of the sky and follow her down for a nice confrontation in a nightclub or something. No, never mind. Looks like we're just going to break in someone's apartment and do the final fight there. Get a bit of experience for that. There's her crashed car. Now we just need to track her down. Lovely. And speaking of which, unfortunately, we've got some flipping agents coming in. So that's a shame. Hit you guys with an overload. And also just start murdering you as well. Liara right now, unfortunately, has only singularity. Oh no, I think I might need to upgrade her powers. Hang on. There we are, Liara. So let's have a look, see what you've got going on here. So you've already got your singularity. You have no bonus power to unlock through, like, loyalty, because apparently you're fundamentally loyal, so that's nice. Right now you have very little health. We can boost your health a little bit through, yeah, just the Asari Scientist perks, though to be honest, it feels kind of like that's not necessarily the best. I might want to do that just for the recharge time, but other than that, not that useful. Right, let's get Singularity up to rank 2. This is... Actually, Biotic Shepherd gets Singularity in this game. No one else does, apart from Liara, apparently. And then you can make it last much longer, or you can make it kind of work over a wider area. That's an interesting choice to have to make. And yeah, it holds more targets, so we totally want that up, at least up to level 3. And I also want you to have at least warp available to you. Stasis, now this one's new. Powerful Mass Effect field that immobilizes the target for a few seconds, preventing all actions and making it immune to damage. Fine, so it's just like in Mass Effect 1, where Stasis took someone out of the fight, but you also couldn't hurt them afterwards, which always struck me as kind of odd. Like, Stasis was only worth doing if you, as Shepard, had Stasis as like a bonus ability you take it, and then you maxed out and specialized in it, because if you did that, you're allowed to Stasis someone and then hurt them anyway, which made it really, really godlike good, like the most powerful ability in the game. But if you didn't have that, it was kind of useless, and it feels like this Stasis is pretty much the same. Though please tell me that I can actually do this. No, affected more often or immobilized for longer. There is no specialization that lets me hurt someone within stasis, so I'm not really sure why I want that, but okay, we'll take 1 rank of it at least. And Singularity will also max out, because Singularity is just cool. So either we hold 6 enemies for 45 seconds, in all fairness, the extra time's not really worth it, but the extra enemies might be, or we can hold 4 enemies for 30 seconds, but it's affecting 3 meters rather than 1.75. I feel like that might actually be, for once, better. Because because you're not actually doing damage to them, really. It's more about the fact that you're kind of lifting them up, and 30 seconds is plenty enough time, and there's very few times when you actually want 6 enemies rather than 4, so I'm going to go for Wide Singularity for once. Wide Singularity, why don't we do that? Lovely, so that's worked on at least one of you, though admittedly, of course, it still doesn't work on anyone else who's out. Everyone's moved over there, and I'm... well, that was a shame. Now this time, be ready. We've got a whole bunch of people there who want to immediately be hitting with a lovely overload. Now that should have got at least some of their shields down. So hit them with the Wide Singularity now, and then immediately probably die, because apparently there's nothing to take cover behind. One drone, overload will take that out. Right, now I'm back out of the cover. Take you. Oh, did I miss you? I feel like I had a really nice easy shot at you, but whatever. And another Wide Singularity over there. It's a fantastic ability just to get people off their feet and thus make them very easy to pick off. And another slam for someone who I can't quite see. Did you just die, or are you... no, you're still up and around. So we'll just take you out now. Beautiful. Move forward. One more to go. There must be... come on, show yourself, please. Show yourself, and where are you? I see you pretty much. I think I see you through the plants. You know, let's hit you with an overload just in case. Beautiful. And now your shield's off you. That Singularity will work beautifully well while I focus over there and kill you. Right, 3 dead over in that direction. 1 person over here presumably already dead. Someone's still alive. Mind, we've got a lot of people to take out here. Right, go invisible just to reposition myself somewhere a little bit more interesting. We've got a wide area to use here. I might as well be using all of it. Okay, after 5 or 10 minutes of just holding out against waves, yes, unfortunately, this DLC, though admittedly a lot of effort's gone into it, regardless, it does kind of stick to some of Mass Effect 2's other sins, which is it just enjoys throwing waves of enemies at you just a little bit too much. And conveniently enough, power cells right here. Yep, there we are. You see there, all my conventional ammo got topped up. Blood trail, ammo, and somewhere around here, we might well be able to, hang on, open a panel in her car. Go on then, why not? Ah, damage protection. Glad we bothered looking around and finding stuff in her car. So she broke into this apartment, killed the automated security. So we've got a dancer somewhere in here who's feeling a little bit on the scared side. Fine, we'll find her. That's just back out onto the balcony. Where are you hiding, by the way? Before we go and find her, let's just quickly rob her blind. Yep, 6,000 credits stolen off of a dancer on Ilium. Perfect. And hello there. Don't worry, I'm here to rescue you.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
And we've got a lustful video here, which we can discuss with Liara.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant, where on the Asari body?
So did I.
That's good. I approve of that. And that also does kind of answer a bit of a long-standing question there, which is, given, like, when humans and Asari mate, it's all about melding of minds, is there any actual genital contact between humans and Asari? Like, we know from the scenes we see that male Shepard and Liara, and indeed female Shepard and Liara too, they both get naked, in which case do Asari have compatible bits? And if they do have compatible bits, if an Asari mates with a Krogan or a Turian, are they also compatible? And if that's the case, that would suggest that all genitals are interchangeable and compatible, so in which case, like, a Turian thing could go in a human thing, which we know can happen, because Garrus and female Shepard can get together, so in which case, can a Krogan and a human potentially? You know what, maybe that's a question too far. Anyway, back onto the balcony, follow this round. Apparently we've got a blood trail to follow, and there's some blood right there. So, final chance if you want to change your loadout, or indeed pick up some new metagel. Don't need any of that myself, in which case, looks like we're almost at a boss fight, because yes, we've just been given metagel, whole bunch of ammo, and a chance to change our weapons. Would you believe I suspect she's through the next door?
Vizier, it's over.
Hey you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
Well,
get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it the usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
And the usual way, of course, means by speaking in light blue.
Is that it?
What?
Vizier, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
That's not very Paragon.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Again, that's some badass biotics that I wish we got to see more of.
Been spotted.
And here comes the fight. Marvellous. Now, first thing we've got to take care of is we do indeed have there a nice Televizier who has got herself some biotic barriers. Luckily, I have brought all the warp in the world with me. Though I could have a little bit more, just hang on there. I'd say, oh, go on then, let's max you out, get you a heavy warp as well. Heavy warp is fun. Now, first up, we need to be taking down some biotic barriers. That means everyone should be using their locust. I don't know where you got a locust from, but apparently you've just got one, even though these are weapons we actually picked up from very specific rare areas over here in Omega. And that was down in Hawk's Vault, but apparently you've got one anyway. So, everyone on the locust, beautiful. And more importantly, now everyone's on the locust. Oh, you're trying to use that. That's completely worthless. Down we go, and now we also want everyone to be using squad warp ammo. Nice. Next time she heads up, of course, we can just heavy warp her, which is beautiful. And that does very little to her, in fact. Yep. And then straight over to another heavy warp. See if we can do literally anything to her. She's very tough, by the way, and she also teleports around like crazy. Fortunately, the Locust, combined with the squad warp ammo, will take her down pretty quickly, at least. She'll teleport around to kind of keep you distracted, but for the most part, it won't do the worst thing in the world. Obviously, I want everyone to just focus fire on her. When she takes a certain amount of damage, she teleports by the looks of it, which works for me because I can actually get her down that bit of damage pretty darn quickly. And that means she'll teleport before she's really got time to do much to me. And she's already down to almost half health. Lovely. She's taken out Liara, but that's fine. And then she takes a shot at me, but if I need to, I'll just go invisible. And then again, she's on the move, this time over here. But I can pretty much just stay where I am and just slowly wear her down. It's fine. And now she's decided to go up top, which is a little bit more on the dangerous side. Now she... Wait, where is she? Oh, I don't know exactly where she is now, so I'm just going to be on the move for a second. Oh, she's in... Oh, she's brought in drones. Well, that's just cheating, I'd say. Right, let's just move away from the drones. I think that's Liara who's down. No, don't take cover over here. Take cover about there. That'd work better. Probably at this point, let's go over to Disrupt Ammo for a second. Because that is robots. So that'll take them down nice and quick. Lovely. Just want them out of the sky. We've got engineers coming in as well. But that's fine. My Disrupt Ammo can take out these things pretty quick. Right. What else do we have? We've got... Yeah, we've got one engineer. And that's... Oh, we've got just double engineer. And I think she's just retreated up top for a minute. That's absolutely fine. In which case, probably the best thing we can do is just... Actually, the Locust is probably a pretty good bet. Just hit you and then just go over to the Locust. Keep using that Locust. And then that'll get your shields down in no time. Then we can just keep you off your feet any way I want. We'll go for a heavy incinerate just to distract you for a moment. That'll do pretty good work. I just want one of you dead. Right, one of them's dead, which means the number of combat drones coming in will be extremely limited. And just the Locust chews through you. Perfect. So yes, now she's decided to come back down again. Beautiful. So now, squad warp ammo. And now we just keep focusing her down. Fortunately, she hasn't taken this opportunity to regenerate, but I need to take this opportunity to grab some ammo and just get away from her and back into a convenient place to hide. Are you over there? Is that you there? I'm pretty sure that's you there. That's fine. And now she's doing something special, but that's fine. What she's doing is holding still, and then, oh, she's vanguarding. Oh, la-di-da, get you. And then we'll just shoot her in the back a little bit. There we are. Apparently we can just tank her vanguarding, so that's absolutely fine. I should probably stay still for a second. And is everyone dead? You know what? Let's just get everyone back upon their feet, please. Thank you. And then you're going to take a shot there. And now I've got a whole bunch of heavy warps. That means they do literally nothing. The warps do nothing to you, do they? No, they just don't do a thing. Still, at the bare minimum, this will distract you for a second, which is good. Over here. And then, oh, she's doing her special thing. Her special thing. I just prepared now to go invisible because she's going to go somewhere else. Actually, it barely does anything to me, to be honest. That's barely even worth doing. She's immediately got the others back down again. Would you believe it's all about Shepard as usual? And her warp field is almost down. Now that should make life much easier for me. Get in here and kill Shepard, damn it. Okay, so her warp field going down is her trigger for someone else to run in instead. Now this all works for me because now I'm just going to go over to the Widow for a second. Now just wait to see who's showing up. Probably someone somewhere. I'm just going to head to the edge of the room and then we'll just reposition as we have to. Reinforcements over. Okay, reinforcements over there. I've got a sniper rifle. This all works for me. And looks like it's more engineers. Fine.
I'll finish you myself.
You say this, but you keep running away. So we'll just go for a nice invisible. Oh, no, 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 no. This is worrying. Right, invisible. And... gosh darn it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do the thing you just did. Just stay hidden for a second until we've got my flipping. And then invisible again. Darn it. Okay, I'm just going to get some distance between me and her for a second. So I'm going to get over here. And then stay down until my health and my shielding comes back. So I think she doesn't do the warpy teleport till she's taken a certain amount of damage. So at distance, I'm actually better at the minute. So yeah, I mean, she can flip and try. Now she's going to teleport over there. Fine. And then she's going to do the adept thing. Oh no, stay down please. Thank you. Wait for her to pop up again. And oh yeah, now that's doing the work I need it to do. Right, now she's going to try and do... Can she actually do that if I am... She can try, damn it. Okay, fine. And now I can just stay down. Hit. Oh, you lucky thing. Oh, that's a shame. Right. I think I must have just stopped being invisible when she fired there. In fact, it was the wrong time to cloak because cloaking then meant my shield didn't come back up when it would have done otherwise. Luckily, the game has been kind of quick saving each time. In fact, actually, I get Liara back. So that's nice. Oh, yeah. That armor right there. That's what I need to be doing. Just let her do her thing. Her thing. Actually, I think I can knock her out of her thing, which is nice. She's trying to do a biotic barrier by the looks of it, but it's not going very well for her. And then just wait for her to pop up in a second. And yeah, we're taking her armor out very, very quickly indeed. Get down now over here. Where is she? She's right. Flipping. Oh, the camera's messing up a little bit there. Right, I'm just going to back off because it's a bit too crowded where I am right now. No, I'm said back off. Gosh darn it, Shepard. Right, stay over there. She's just done her ability. She can't do it again for a little while. I think both of my team are dead or close by to it, but that's okay. And then stay down. You know what? Screw it. Unity, bring back the team. Where are you guys? Oh, you're over there, are you? Okay. That works for me. I will just straight up murder you in a second. And headshot for you. And oh dear, does someone not have any flipping armor anymore? That's a shame, because now you can just be tossed around like a little rag doll. Oh, flipping dear. Right, warp her while she's stuck in biotics for a nice biotic explosion. Very good indeed. Now we just shoot her for a bit. Now she's in trouble. Yeah, that's right. Anything else you want to try, by the way? Anything else? I'm just going to throw another incinerate at you. Screw you, I'd say. Lovely. And then you're going over there somewhere. I'm just going to go... Oh, I would go invisible, but I can't just for the second. Backing off for a minute. Miranda's fine for now. You're right there, but you're not going to be there for much longer. You know why? Because I'm about to slam you. So screw you, because you don't have any form of shielding against that anymore. And in a minute now... Actually, you know what? Singularity. Just singularity for her. There we are. Now she's screwed. I'm going to let Liara get the kill. Liara, you want to get the kill? Liara? You know what? I gave you the chance. There you go. Nice and dead.
Ah, damn it.
Can't deny on Insanity, she is bloody tanky. But the Locust together with the squad warp ammo, that gets her down pretty well.
Zakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the Council doesn't have to. The Councilors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely. Besides, you're with Cerberus. You have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
Yep, that's why I'm bringing them down from the inside.
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Hell, your own unit on a cruise. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
Well, I'm glad someone brought up the Goose thing. It's nice someone acknowledged it in the entire game.
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vizier's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing.
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
It's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vizier without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vizier. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vizier's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
We just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
Us, Liara. Us.
About us.
Shepard, listen, I'm glad you're here.
You worried there might be terminals you need me to hack?
That's not fair. You were dead.
I came back.
It's not that easy. You can't just come back and have 2 years of mourning suddenly vanish. I'm sorry, Shepard. I can't get into this. For now, let's just focus on getting Farron back.
Fine.
Seems like me and Liara are not entirely all peachy, and that lovely ship on the loading screen, I'm guessing, is indeed the Shadow Broker's vessel. That's rather cool looking, I like that. And I'd say Miranda did a very good job. She can come with us again. Of course, we're confirming squad selection because the other member is Liara. We're stuck with Liara, so we're just picking one team member.
Snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide.
That's pretty damn cool. So down we come. It appears that me, Liara, and with Miranda's help too, we are going to flipping storm the Shadow Broker's ship, starting from a permanent storm of lightning and oceans boiling and snap freezing and all sorts of stuff. I'm liking this. This is very, very cool indeed. Oh yeah, there's some cool locations in Mass Effect 2, but this might just be the coolest of all. That's absolutely flipping gorgeous. That's beautiful. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Shadow Broker's ship, but we're going to have to infiltrate. Miranda, come on! For goodness sake, we're in the middle of a permanent lightning storm, chasing the sunset round an alien world where the oceans boil and snap freeze, and you're still wearing the bloody swimwear with your little pathetic mask. For goodness sake, you're not much better, alright? This lecture is for both of you, alright? When you come into battle, you come dressed to fight. Bloody hell. Right, we will infiltrate the Shadow Broker's base next week, ladies and gentlemen. We will try and rescue Farron. We will see who or what the Shadow Broker is, and we will see what happens next and whether we can salvage our relationship with Liara. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been Mass Effect 2: The Insanity Run here in the Lair of the Shadow Broker. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You should have got up faster. Well, as long as Anne's alright. I like Anne. She's my favourite character who hasn't said or done anything so far this game. I know this is slow, but I'm not wasting my weapon on you. You're not flipping worth it. I should not do too much more ramming. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll ram anything I see.